The founders of Al-Hijrah were a group of young and middle-aged students who came to finish their studies, graduate studies mostly, and they decided that they need a place. They need a place that becomes home, far from home, and they decided to call it Dar al-Hijrah, that very old house. And it started in this 1983 with this very humble, simple group of, you can call them, some of them, young men who decided to bring a place for their family. And when the idea was about construction, Dar al-Hijrah in this old house used to have 30 people in the Friday prayer. What a story to tell your kids so that they know that being a community has lots of benefits.
For 30 years, Dar al-Hijrah has been a center of faith, leadership, and service for more than 20,000 community members, providing a variety of programs and services for Muslims living in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Our education department hosts empowering daily talks after prayers, weekly lectures, monthly seminars, and Qiyam al-Layl programs.
Welcome to the Sunday class. As usual, we always must be grateful to Allah that He kept this place in function for all these years so that we can benefit from this place, and we should make sure that what we get from this place will have a positive impact on our life, and our families, and our friends.
Brothers and sisters, we are blessed at Dar al-Hijrah to have an excellent social service program. Alhamdulillah, serving so many families within our community who are on the borderline. Maybe it is in need of food assistance. And so we have provided for them a food bank every week, and we serve almost 200 families who are in need of food support.
Dar al-Hijrah Islamic Center has been one of the most compassionate places for those who are in need. Circumstances can push any one of us to be in need. One can become disabled by disease or accident. One can get unemployed just in a few days or maybe one day. And all of us are vulnerable to those situations. But those who are actually in those situations, the single mother, the family that lost its house, and the father that lost employment, and the provider who has become too sick to provide for his family, and the mother who is divorced, we need to look after these people.
Weekly food bank that currently serves 180 to 200 families every Thursday morning.
ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا.
Presently, I'm working a case that involves a family that attends this mosque, and I have availed myself of the services of Tahani, the social worker here in the mosque.
We need to be aware of the huge demand that domestic violence and CPS cases that came under, was referred to us. I personally dealt with 7 different cases back in 2012 where I went to courts. I attended partnership meetings. I implanted a safe plan with the family to show the county and the court and the judge that this family is working with this mosque. And when I actually went to those sessions at court, wallahi, subhanallah, the judge would say, I thank you for your attendance.
And I've been working with the Islamic Center here as a criminal defense attorney. And that, in a sense, says more than it should. I frequently volunteer my services when a new family or resident comes to town and somehow runs afoul of the law or some custom that they're not familiar with. The mosque usually notifies me that they need help, and we have a meeting to see whether they have a violation of the law or an alleged violation. If there's something we can easily correct through negotiation with the Commonwealth because the person is not a citizen yet, doesn't, and many times it involves their children as well.
We recently opened a partnership or established a partnership with Safe Haven, Feed the Needy program with First Christian Church, where we at Al-Hijrah cook and prepare 150 meals and deliver those 150 meals to the church, and mashallah, yani, serve the needy, and that's serving all Northern Virginia homeless and needy families.
This is wonderful. This is an interfaith service of charity where we are feeding people who need a safe haven, who don't have homes, either because their health care costs have become too great or their home has been foreclosed upon.
And today was a wonderful day. We had the mosque help us. They made lunch for us. Just outstanding food as always. This is their 4th time they've been with us.
Our social service department provides a gateway to self-sufficiency for hundreds of families in our community. Our Ramadan program shares the blessings of Ramadan with nearly 30,000 worshipers, inviting elected officials, congressmen, faith leaders, and feeding over 1,000 people per night, including our needy neighbors. Learn about the meaning of fasting, but also to share as Virginians organize for interfaith community engagement, how we can take those values that we believe in and turn them into a better community.
We and boys, we Muslims, we Christians, we Jews, we Unitarian Universalists take our shared religious values into the world as it is.
في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال رجال لا تلقيهم تجارة ولا بيع عن ذكر الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة.
ندعي الله يقبلنا هذا العيد أحلى عيد عالمحبة جمعنا هذا العيد أحلى عيد عالمحبة جمعنا إجا العيد وعيدنا ندعي الله يقبلنا هذا العيد
Join and there's so many rides. And it's fun to have moon bounce and all these places.
أنا أول مرة بجي على دار الهجرة وكتير حلوة. أنا بدي أشكر كل الناس على بتشكر كتير دار الهجرة إنه عملوا هالاحتفال إنه أنا كتير انبسطت هون.
يعني دار الهجرة all the time يعني بيخلي الأطفال يعني هابي أن دائما بيعمل لنا سبيشال داي في العيد.
هذا العيد أحلى عيد عالمحبة جمعنا.
The youth of Dar al-Hijrah constitute the most important element that should help us build a better future. But the time to build this future is now, not tomorrow. The youth department has, mashallah, been very active, engaging, and attractive to our youth.
We serve between 300 to 400 students a year. Our goal is so that each child in the community will live, learn, and practice Islam. We have 3 different programs. We have one program Saturday and Sunday in the morning sessions, and then we have the weekend evening session in the evening.
Al-Hijrah, we truly believe that the youth are the future of our community and the society at large. For that reason, we've built a strong youth program that focuses on giving youth opportunities to lead and implement programs that they feel is necessary for their growth and development here in the local Northern Virginia area and in America at large. Alhamdulillah, we've just formed our youth council, and the youth in the council are in charge of community service projects, educational programs, athletic activities, and social programs. And we've seen great strides and great progress in all of the efforts that they did.
The Quran Institute is designed for our success, inshaAllah ta'ala. Encouraging the young generation to return back to Quran and take it as reference for their daily life. Simplifying tajweed rules for all generation, old and young, to read the Quran as accurately as possible. Realizing the differences between various ways of reading Quran.
يوسوس بعصامي
We have Jim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
سأل سائل بعذاب واقع.
سأل سائل بعذاب واقع.
Our youth department developing faithful leaders through education, social and athletic service programs.
You may know that 30 years will be passing in few days for this place to be serving the community, and that should motivate you to be proud of being part of this community and to support Dar al-Hijrah as much as you can.
وفي دار الهجرة مناشط تحتاج إلى التمويل وتحتاج إلى بذل المال وبذل المال من الجهاد في سبيل الله، لأن الجهاد يكون بالمال كما يكون بالجهد المحسوس. لهذا تجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم.
Congratulations, Dar al-Hijrah. 30 years of building community and beyond. Faith, leadership, and service. These programs could not be brought to you without your continued generous support, the blessings of Allah, and your prayers.
مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم.